Happy Friday, everybody. I'm Amy. I'm an associate producer here at Discovery News, and each week I read all of our fans' comments, and then I sit down here and we talk about how you, the reader, is feeling about the articles we've published on discoverynews.com this week. So sometimes you're happy, sometimes you're angry, but this week you were undeniably angry, and it was because of this story. Space religion, Mormonism, and the final frontier. The story's about a longtime NASA administrator who's also a Mormon and whose faith has played a role in his search for extraterrestrial life. So we asked you on Facebook if Mormonism as a frontier religion is the ideal religion for space exploration. But many of you made it clear you didn't feel this topic was worth our time or yours. Charlotte accused us of trying to get people riled up by asking a stupid question. Jason said, dumb. Just dumb. I'm sick of stupid articles like this. Edward agreed, saying it was a very stupid premise for an article. Micah asked, what does religion have to do with space travel? And suggested that this is the kind of subject that starts wars. Clayton also added, this is the last straw. I'm removing Discovery posts from my Facebook feed. I'm interested in science. So we listened to your concerns, and we've got Discovery News space producer and astrophysicist, Dr. Ian O'Neill here, to explain why we bring you these kinds of stories.
Science and religion are two very different things. On the one hand, you have science, the stuff that allows us to build these fantastic rockets to get humans into space. And on the other hand, you have a belief system that may seem archaic compared to all the high-tech stuff that goes on in human spaceflight programs. But you have to remember that spaceflight is a very human endeavor, and no matter where we go in the universe, whether it's now or in the future, we are going to take our beliefs with us. So to discuss, in Robert Lamb's article here, to discuss James Fletcher's ex-NASA administrator, to discuss his religion and how it motivated him to develop and to push human spaceflight into that era, a new era of discovery. And in fact, he was one of the key people behind the shuttle program. I just find that a very interesting thing to discuss. I mean, me personally, I don't have any religious belief, but just purely on an interest level, to see what motivates key people in human spaceflight programs, I find that a very interesting thing to discuss and something that won't go away, and I don't think it should be a controversial subject.
Thank you, Ian. Next, with all the extreme weather happening across the country, the story you have to check out this week is this one. It's actually a video. The video includes an interview with the Missouri National Guardsman who rescued a stranded woman from an overflowing river. It's a pretty amazing rescue, especially when you learn that the river was flowing at over 40 miles per hour. And finally, we're adding a new weekly challenge. We're going to show you a super close-up photo of something, and you get to guess what it is. For example, last week we showed you this photo. If you answered electric plug receptacle on an electric vehicle, then you got it right this week. Here is your mystery photo challenge. You can go ahead and leave your guesses in the comment section below. So that's it for this week. Keep your comments coming. I read all of them. And check back next week to see if we're highlighting your comment. And also to find out if you got this week's mystery photo contest correct.